As the ranking member of the Western Hemisphere Subcommittee, I'd like to focus my time on the region under my purview first, and then make one quick comment. Latin America has sometimes been referred to as the world's breadbasket also, as it is the largest net food exporting region in the world. Mexico, Argentina, and Brazil are among the world's top 10 exporters of agricultural products, and many other countries in the region are major food producers. Chances are your morning cup of joe comes from Latin America. According to the USDA, Brazil, Colombia, Mexico, and Central America produce 86% of America's coffee. Additionally, Brazil is the world's largest beef exporter. America's Brazilian beef imports have surged 500% earlier this year, and 93% of our fresh fruits come from just 9 Latin American countries. Yet despite the region's remarkable agricultural productivity, the Inter-American Development Bank reports that there are still 42.5 million undernourished people in Latin America and the Caribbean. That's a tragedy. Food insecurity and malnourishment are undoubtedly part of the root causes of our border crisis, combined with the pull factors, such as the open border that the Biden administration has. The migration crisis is no surprise. Both the push and pull factors must be addressed if we're to reduce migration and the often dangerous border crossings, which hit an all-time record in May of this year. We have to secure our border, and we need to do that by a myriad of things. First, not repealing Title 42, re-implementing migrant protection protocols, and many other things, but that's not what we're here to talk about today. Today, there is an area where Democrats and Republicans agree, and that's on the push factors and creating opportunities in Latin America. And myself and Chairman Sears have a bill, the Western Hemisphere Nearshoring Act. I'm hopeful that bill will be calendared, Mr. Chairman, and in a markup soon. And any of my colleagues who want to provide input on that, I'd love to hear it. I'd also like to take a stab before I go to my questions at Chairman Meeks's question that he asked you earlier about, are there substitutes to the loss of Ukrainian wheat and corn? And Tennessee is one of the nation's biggest ag producers. It is our #1 export, and we're making cars, we're making all these, but ag is still our #1 export. And I will tell you that across the country, because of fertilizer prices, our farmers are using less fertilizer. So we expect yields are going to be significantly down relative to our normal production. So to answer in one respect, Chairman Meeks' question, no, the substitutes are not going to be there. Further, our president's assault on the energy sector, which significantly increased the price of diesel way before the war started, has every plow that drags across or a combine that crosses a field and pulls in grain is going to actually cost a ton more because of the increase in diesel price. That's going to have an impact on production. And there are 2 other reasons that are specific to Tennessee that I'd like to mention. We're going to decrease production for 2 reasons too, because 1, we're turning our farmland into solar fields, and 2, people fleeing California and New York looking for freedom in Tennessee and Texas and Florida are turning the farmland into housing developments. We're losing our farmland. So no, there are no substitutes, Mr. Chairman. We're gonna have some significant world problems with this decrease in production. My question: does the administration consider hunger in Central America a driver of migration? And if so, what is the administration doing to address that hunger issue? Either of you can hit that.
Thank you for that question, and I think hunger certainly can be one of many drivers. So Feed the Future initiative is working in some parts of Latin America to help smallholder farmers, particularly coffee farmers and whatnot, to help improve their livelihoods. So absolutely, we are doing some work there, and I know through the SUP, thank you very much, we're also looking at a larger set of countries, including in the Caribbean, to help support issues around hunger. And just to mention also, I know that during the Summit of Americas, there was a number of agricultural producing countries that came together and made some commitments to try and work together to solve some of the hunger problems.
And I'll take this question in writing since I'm about to run out of time. Your thoughts on the fertilizer prices impact in Latin America. If y'all could send me a letter or a note on that, I'd appreciate it. Thank you.